And here we go. Game is starting. Cedar Rapids starts with the ball, going right side. Short, dodges 2 tackles, almost phased through number 29 on the Baltimore defense. Unless they get sacked or get a tackle for loss, but more than likely they're going to be looking to get the first here. Short right, and they're not going to get the first. They're wells short. They can't afford to go to 5-5 on the season. Cedar Rapids can take a loss. Middle of the field wide open. It's LFG QT who's not going to get it because it gets deflected away by the Baltimore defense. 2nd and 15, rolling left this time is Atrupt. Going short left to Kabili. Almost got picked. Getting some blockers with him. And going to go out of bounds. Actually short of the first down mark. He's 1 yard short. They're in the red zone here at this point in the drive. It's a pretty short drive, all things considered. And there's the touchdown. They cap it off with the touchdown. Only 3 plays. They only had to travel 30 yards due to the turnover on downs. Extra point will be blocked, though, so it's no good already. And they still have 3 games to go, including this one. So there is a chance they finish below 500 if they lose 2 games here, but they're looking to make sure that doesn't happen as Olympics, they go left sideline there for a big gain, and I believe the first down for Cedar Rapids tonight. I get something going on this drive where you failed on your first one. Olympic got some pressure in his face. Rolling right, going to go short right. Randall's going to dodge 2 tackles, and he's going to get the first and a little extra. I lost my train of thought because I have an idea for something I want to do during this game for 4th and 25s, but I was going to say that Baltimore's defensive line's been doing pretty good so far today. And that is not going to be picked off. I thought for sure. I mean, he had an easy shot at it. Not a great start to the game if you're Cedar Rapids, but at the very least, this one will be up and good. Gonna be 2nd and 15. Atrupt on the left side. Gonna go middle of the field. It has a man. It is a great catch. The names tend to be wrong sometimes, but I have pretty decent presentation. Atrupt gonna go short right. Chicago has it. And he's trying to make something out of it. And it's picked up by Cedar Rapids. He's trying to get too fancy there on the play. He really should have just kneeled it down. It was clear he was not going to get anything out of that. Keeping the deep routes covered up. They haven't really been able to take anything deep so far, and Cedar Rapids has. Well, that might be the first one. There you go, number 27. Caught it. Gonna be at the Baltimore 30-yard line just about. 2nd and 12. Rolling left, and he gets thrown to tight coverage. And it's a touchdown. Cedar Rapids finally gets into the end zone. Baltimore looking to win this game, improve to 6-4 on the season. Comeback route right sideline, and that's a good catch. I mean, at this point, Baltimore's just got to keep doing what they've been doing. Atrupt going left corner, open, touchdown, Baltimore. I mean, the coverage just kind of broke down there on the left side. So for this and the next 2 plays, we have to dub over it because I was having technical difficulties on the stream. I was trying to fix it. So he tries to go down here, Olympic, but it gets deflected away by the defense. On here on 3rd and 7, Olympic starts rolling left. Can't seize anything open right now. Has this good move to keep the play alive. Finds his man right side, who dives down and barely gets the first down. And a little extra after the catch. Then here on 1st and 15, Olympic drops back. He sees his man deep left corner. He tries to go there, but it's picked off by Baltimore there in the left corner of the end zone. Just wasn't meant to be. 2nd and 7. Baltimore after the interception in the end zone. Potentially they could take a 2-score lead here if they play it right. And Atrupt's gonna fire right sideline, cop at number 7. I mean, surely you're looking to try and take a commanding lead. Baltimore hasn't been having the greatest of luck this season. Going deep middle of the field, cop at number 29. They're gonna run the play clock down to under 10 seconds. Lobbing right corner, has his man for the touchdown. Baltimore's up by 2 scores now. That's the main reason they're leading. Extra points blocked. At this point, for Cedar Rapids, you just gotta keep pace. Middle of the field, great throw, great catch. Number 11 has it, and that was a Pretty weird looking tackle there, I'm not even gonna lie. Just the game being weird. Latency does that. Olympic going middle again. Number 11 has it. Olympic looking to punch it in, try and bring this game within at least 1 point. And that's gonna be out of bounds. There was no chance that pick was ever gonna actually be caught in bounds. You also have to make sure you at least get close enough. Or at least go for on 4th if you need to. That seems to be what they're settling for. They're gonna get 13 on that play. Olympics hit a lob. Back end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Cedar Rapids! They converted on 4th and 2. Cedar Rapids got the ball beginning the first half. Baltimore could enter halftime with a 2-score lead if they score on this drive. And that would be really bad for Cedar Rapids. And H-Up's gonna go deep middle. Has his man, number 29. 2nd and goal, clock stopped, 53 seconds left. Went the quick pass left, and I think he got blocked in midair, and it pushed him back. So Cedar Rapids, I think, will probably have some time left to try and respond. And there it is, the touchdown for Baltimore. Honestly, probably better for Cedar Rapids that they scored there rather than on a 4th down. So that gives Cedar Rapids just a little more time to respond. Baltimore looking to go up by 9, which will be blocked. So Cedar Rapids is only down by 8 if technically they could tie the game before half. 2nd and 15, clock stopped and incompletion, 34 seconds left, 1 timeout. Cedar Rapids wants just some kind of points. Middle of the field, has his man, but he lagged. Instead of them being in Baltimore territory, it's 3rd and 15 at their own 20. Olympic in his own end zone, gonna fire middle, copy number 27. I don't know why he's going out of, I guess he's trying to get out of bounds. He will. With 11 seconds left there at midfield. But now you might have to rely on a Hail Mary. Olympic stepping up. Clock is running. Going middle. Has a man. Number 11. Touchdown! Cedar Rapids! They didn't need that. They didn't need the Hail Mary. He got deep. Lecture me, QD. Got to redeem himself for the lag earlier, a couple plays ago. Now they're looking for a 2-point conversion. They're going to get it. Tie ball game entering halftime. Oh, how nice of them to wait for me. Be 1st and 15 for Baltimore. Going short to Kabuli again. And Cedar Rapids is going to wait for him to get up and then blast him with a hit stick. 2nd and 3. H-Rup looking. Might have something deep middle. That's where he's going. Has the separation. He does. And he gets hit stick before he could finish the kneel. Entire server lags there. At least for me. H-Rup looking. Got a guy in his face. Trying to buy time for something to get open here. Finally throws middle out of a sack. You heard the tackle animation play right as that happened. Gonna go quick pass left. And there's the touchdown for Baltimore. I'm not hating anyone. I'm just saying I'm surprised. And that's a big play downfield, number 33 yards. Cedar Rapids is just short of the red zone. I don't know why I said it like that. Gonna go short. Good catch. Almost picked. You saw the defender. They're diving for it. Got the play collect for no reason. Olympic. It's 3rd and goal. You gotta get something here. Trying to get to the left. Get a bit closer to the play. Gonna fire middle. Copy number 11. They're gonna get 5, but not enough for the touchdown. You gotta get something here. And they will! Touchdown, Cedar Rapids! 2nd and 15. Once again, going left. At this point, I think he's going to go short middle. That's where he goes. Kabuli has it for the first, even though he's just a short guy. In terms of where his route is, I mean. He's not actually short in real life, I don't think. That's a great catch in the sidelines to Verizon. Bring the play clock down. H-Rup. Rolling to the right. Gonna fire left corner, and that's on the money. Touchdown, Baltimore. They've once again retaken the lead. The game plan would be here, except keep pace. Most Cedar Rapids could do is just intentionally miss the extra point, go for a 4 for 25 in the 4th quarter. Great catch out of... Great catch by Historic. He got in bounds either way. Doesn't really matter how far back inbounds you get, as long as you get back inbounds. Middle of the field wide open. That's another first down. And they tie it up. Olympic going short middle. Has a man who's going to dive in for the touchdown. Again, it's been so back and forth this half. Neither team getting an inch. Who gets the final blow? Oh my God, I called it. Cedar Rapids is doing it. I just said it earlier that they could intentionally miss the extra point, go for 4th and 25, and that's exactly what they're doing. Okay, it's supposed to be 4th and 25, it just doesn't show. Can they pick it up? Olympic running out of time is going middle. Caught by number 11, there's nobody near him! He lags a bit, but he's fumbled! Picked up back by Cedar Rapids! That was... What a roller coaster of a play! Take their first lead in a while. Hands it off! Touchdown, Cedar Rapids! The gamble paid off. Now they're in the driver's seat. Going screen left. 2-point conversion is good, so they're up by 7 now. But then the question is, does Baltimore do the same strategy right back? They absolutely could. Now, should they? I don't really know about that one. H-Sharp rolling left. Gonna throw to the right sideline, has his man. Chino, he's gonna fumble out of bounds. Should be 2 of the last 3 plays, not twice of the last 3. That doesn't make any sense. You're going end zone wide open. Touchdown, Baltimore. What was that, 2 plays? They are. I guess Baltimore saw Cedar Rapids do it and went, nah, let's do it as well. Who cares? Let's do it too. So the gamble paid off for Cedar Rapids. This is going to pay off for Baltimore. Edtrip stepping up. Running off time, going left sideline. And it's not going to work. And they're going to be running the clock as best they can. Cedar Rapids wants to make sure they hold on to this lead. Once again, going right. Dodges 1 hit stick. Couldn't dodge the 2nd tackle. They're panicking. They're in a bad spot now. Good moves to evade the defense there from Olympic. Still trying to find something. At this point, I'd say just scramble left. That's what he's going to do. And he fumbles out of bounds. They're going to get 3. You want the touchdown. Take full advantage of the opportunity you have. Got to punch it in. Olympic stepping up, firing back. End zone tipped away. Incomplete. 4th and goal. Their lead, the game, everything on the line. And they're going to get it. Touchdown, Cedar Rapids. They gambled hard there. On 4th and goal, what quick pass. But Baltimore sent the house, and Cedar Rapids capitalized. You failed the first time. Cedar Rapids had it covered up really well. I don't think the gamble's worth it. But we shall see. Middle, they have it. That's a first down at Cabuli. No, they're going quick. I guess they're wanting to try the strategy a second time here. Hitchup rolling right. He might have someone deep if he's willing to risk it. That's where he's going. Has right side. Has the separation for the touchdown. 2-play drive. That's not even the first 2-play drive Baltimore has had today. I guess their logic is it doesn't backfire if they fail, but they are going to get it. Tie ball game. A little under 2 minutes in the game. It's going to come down to who gets the final blow. If Cedar Rapids scores with some time left, you want to go for 2 if you can. Dodges 1 hit stick, dodges 2 tackles, has the blocker number 11. First down, Cedar Rapids. I think that's what they're looking for. Just a win's a win at this point. Right sideline, lecture me, Cutie has it. Gonna kneel it down just short of the first. 3rd and 1 for Cedar Rapids. Just gotta focus on getting the first. Buying time. Trying to slot it in there left, and it's gonna be caught. First down. No reason to force it to the end zone if you don't have to. Olympic on the right side. Got a couple options short. Going middle. Has 27. 12-yard gain. I think they're going field goal. Lined up for the kick. It's blocked! But there's 1 second left. Baltimore's gonna have 1 second. Now for Cedar Rapids, you're panicking. You gotta swat this ball down. You have to. H-Up with 3 guys in his face. I'm not sure if he has enough time. He will, probably, I think. Cedar Rapids just has to swat this down. It will be short. Swat it away. It's short. We're heading to overtime! You've done a good job getting scores the second half. Gotta keep that up. Going short right. Smart decision. Gonna kneel it down. First down. Power under that ball. 2nd and 15. Olympic looking. Probably gonna go short right again. No, they got it covered. Going middle. That's risky. And it's gonna be caught by number 11. Dodged 2 tackles. Has blockers, but they get caught from behind. But luckily for them, it was caught by their man. Olympic stepping up. Got a guy in his face. Gonna go left side. Caught. Touchdown, Cedar Rapids. They got their touchdown. Try and make us so Baltimore can only tie. Quick pass. They're not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it. H-Up with a chance to win the game here in his own end zone. Gonna be firing right sideline, and that's gonna be caught barely in bounds by number 7, 40-yard gain. Syracuse won 43-41. Damn, that's actually a really neat ending, it sounds. Short, got the first 17-yard gain. Cedar Rapids, I guess, is just hoping they could block the extra point. They've blocked a few already today. H-Up buying some time, going right side. Caught by Chicago, gonna dive out of bounds. They're now, I think, at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3. H-Up stepping up, get a lob left corner. Caught, no! What a stop by Cedar Rapids! Baltimore scored every single one of their drives, except the final one in the first and second half. And it's gonna be 4th down! Could Cedar Rapids pull off the upset? H-Up's gonna scramble! Fumbles the ball! Picked up by Baltimore! Cedar Rapids had 2 chances to stop it, and they just couldn't. Either they get the touchdown, or it's over. H-Up get a lob back end zone. Incomplete! I thought he was in. Can Cedar Rapids pull off the goal line stand? Quick pass left. Touchdown, Baltimore! And now the game comes down to this extra point. Game on the line. Can Cedar Rapids block it? They will! They blocked it! We're still tied! We're tied at 53! Cedar Rapids gets the ball back! Well, now, I don't know what happens at this point. Is it next score wins? It might be next score wins. They only have to travel 40 yards. That's all they need is 40 yards for the win. Olympic gonna go left sideline. Caught! What a catch! By number 5 on the sidelines. 2 guys covering him. He still reels it in. Cedar Rapids just needs 15 yards. Olympic rolling right. Be going corner. Caught. Touchdown. End. Ball game. Cedar Rapids does it in essentially double overtime. Lecture me, QT, in the corner. And Baltimore is gonna lose. Cedar Rapids wins in what might be the greatest game in RSN history. What a game! I can't believe what I saw here tonight. What an absurd ending. Holy. The Classic in Baltimore